Hey guys, I'm Eric.
And I'm Grace. We're the Wandering Ravens.
We are a couple of Americans that are on a quest to learn everything we can about British culture. This YouTube channel documents our British journey, so if you want to follow along, make sure you click subscribe.
We put out new videos twice a week, and today's video is about grocery stores that we had never heard of before coming to the UK.
This video is inspired by the YouTube channel Lost in the Pond, who has done a similar video, but the opposite way around. He was a Brit that went to America and encountered American grocery stores, and now we are Americans who have come to the UK, and we are now encountering British grocery stores. So credit where credit is due. Thank you for the idea, Lost in the Pond. Now here's our list of grocery stores that we had never seen or even heard of before arriving here in the UK.
This is a local shop for local people. There's nothing for you here.
First up, Waitrose. This is the first shop that we encountered when we landed in the UK last year, and we actually made the mistake of exclusively shopping there for about a month before we realized that there were other supermarkets that had just as wide a selection but a much smaller price tag. Even though Waitrose is a bit pricey, I still really enjoy shopping there. They do have a really nice selection of gluten-free things, and it's just always really clean and pretty. I like shops that have a nice aesthetic.
Also, we've heard that if you have a membership with Waitrose, which I believe is free, then you get a free coffee with every shopping trip. I think is what it is.
Yeah, either that or if you spend over a certain amount.
We have heard that Waitrose has a bit of a reputation for being a very middle class grocery shopping experience. So we'll turn this question over to you guys. On a scale of 1 to 5, how posh is Waitrose? And despite how much we do enjoy shopping there, we really prefer bargain shopping. We like going where we can get the greatest bang for our buck. And that brings us to the next entry on this list, Aldi. As you probably know already, one of the fascinating things about shopping at Aldi is that they have this fantastic middle aisle, sometimes multiple middle aisles, which are these giant bins full of the most random things that you can think of. We were introduced to Aldi by a couple of British friends the last time we were here in the UK, and they made sure to take us to one just so we could see how cheap everything was. And then they also introduced us to a game they play every time they go shopping there, which is who can find the most random object in the Aldi middle aisle. A game which we have since played around the world, well, in Germany. So, question for you, what is the most random thing you've ever found in an Aldi? And yeah, this is a grocery store which we had never heard of before coming to the UK.
Also, we do know that just because we saw it for the first time in the UK, it does not mean that it is a British store. I actually think it's German?
Yeah, Aldi? I think Aldi's German.
Next up we have Lidl.
Ooh.
Or Lidl.
Lidl?
Lidl? Little?
Do you say Lidl or Little? Let us know down below. We're back in the UK right now, and we have a Lidl just down the road from us, and we have been very excited about that. Just like Aldi, Lidl is a great place for bargain shopping, and so we do spend a lot of time there going through the shelves, looking for the best deals, and bringing home some delicious cheese. They do have a very good mature cheddar.
Yes, they do. Cheddar, but they also have a lot of meat. So I really love how they have huge selection of cheese, huge selection of meat.
And the wine selection isn't that bad.
It's not bad.
Sainsburys. We had never heard of Sainsburys before arriving in the UK, and even until this day, we have never heard anyone actually say the word. So I hope we're getting this right. Sainsburys.
How could we be saying it otherwise?
I don't know.
Sainsburys?
It might be Sainsburys. You let us know if we're saying it correctly. There's a bit of a story here because Sainsburys actually saved Grace's feet from getting amputated on our first excursion into London. Right before arriving in the UK, we had gone shopping and got Grace a brand new pair of sneakers or tennis shoes or
trainers.
That's the phrase I was looking for. We were very excited about it. Brand new shoes, great for walking around London and all over the footpaths around the UK. But unfortunately, when we arrived in the UK and actually started using these tennis shoes, we found out
they were actually horrible. I'm not sure what it was about these shoes because I tried them on in the store, walked around in them, felt fine, felt great, felt grand. And then as soon as we started gallivanting all over London, they began to kill kill me. These shoes were awful.
Just about died.
Yeah, I just about died.
Yeah.
I could barely walk.
Honestly,
Practically
she
had to carry me.
was. She did. Yeah, she was leaning on me just like this. But hope appeared in the form of a Sainsburys on the corner. At first, we thought, this is just a supermarket with groceries. But no, off in the corner, there was some clothing, and among that clothing, there were shoes.
So we got a new pair of trainers from Sainsbury's. They were very, very cheap, but they were very comfortable.
A 10 euro, no, not 10 euro, 10 pound pair of trainers.
They weren't bad. They weren't half bad.
And how long did you wear them for after that?
Not too long though, maybe like 6 months before I got.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of long.
That's a long time for a 10 pound pair of trainers.
I did notice though when I popped into other Sainsbury's after that not every single one of them had clothes and shoes.
Maybe it's like Walmart, where you have regular Walmart, and then you have Super Walmart, which is an even bigger one.
Is the equivalent of Sainsbury's Walmart? No. Maybe the equivalent of Aldi is like Walmart.
It's Asda.
Asda.
Which is another grocery store that we had never heard about before arriving in the UK.
Yes.
And apparently they're owned by the same company.
We have heard that.
We've
Walmart
heard that.
and Asda are like siblings, international siblings.
You can confirm or deny that for us. But that one wasn't actually on our list, and I just remembered that right now. In case any of you have not been to an American Walmart, the shopping experience is about the same as shopping at an Asda. Take what you will from that.
Next on our list, we have Tesco.
Never heard of this before. At least not until we came here. We discovered Tesco one night when we were going over to a friend's house in the UK, and we realized that we hadn't got a gift. It was our first time going to their house, and we had a bit of a cultural panic because we didn't know in the UK, do you bring a gift when you arrive to someone's house? We decided better to show up with an excessive gift than to show up with no gift at all when it's expected. And just like with Grace's shoes story, we were desperate, but hope appeared on the horizon, only this time in the form of a Tesco. I don't know what we bought, but we bought a gift, and then we took it to our friend's house, and I believe it was well received.
They're still friends with us.
They are still friends with us, so I don't think we committed a faux pas.
That does bring up the question though. Should we bring a gift if invited to a Brit's house?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Have we figured that out yet?
I don't think we have because people have given us conflicting information. So I'm just really unsure.
If you are supposed to bring a gift and someone shows up with a bag from Tesco, does that betray the fact that they didn't think to get you a gift? Kind of like Mickey Flanagan's The Card Shop sketch.
She's worked out this is a forgot to get the card.
So is a gift from Tesco the equivalent of an I forgot the card card? CoOp.
I was actually unaware that this was a supermarket chain. We just encountered our first one actually here in Northern Ireland. Because in the States we do have many shops that are called co-ops, but they're not a chain, they're specific to that community that they're in.
Yeah, co-ops in the United States are community organized, run, and funded grocery stores. So they'll sell products from local farmers, local vendors, and usually ownership is controlled by the community.
They have a lot of very strong hippie vibes as well. You always know when you go into a local co-op because it smells like buckwheat? I don't know, it smells really
healthy.
Herby.
If vegan had a smell, it would be the co-ops in America. In the States, we do really love co-ops because they tend to emphasize healthy food, all organic food, no pesticides, all that sort of stuff. So it's a great place to shop, though like Waitrose, they're generally pretty spendy. On the other hand, co-op here, I'm not too sure if it's run the same way.
I don't think that it is the same. Like co-op symbolizes the same thing here in the UK as it does back in the States, because I noticed that they had many of their own brand name products that said co-op, so that kind of means that it is a big chain. And also they had many other brands that they were selling in their store, and there didn't seem to be an emphasis on healthy foods in particular.
Yeah, like there was Frosted Flakes and all that sort of stuff. So far, we have mentioned Lidl, Sainsburys, Asda, Waitrose, Tesco, Aldi, and CoOp. Why don't you guys rank them in order of favorite to least favorite? Drop those down in the comments so that we can make sure we're shopping at the right places. Like we said, we've only shopped at all of these a few times, except for Waitrose, unfortunately, for my wallet. So we're not exactly sure how they rank in terms of which shop is better than the other shops.
Real quick, if you haven't already, make sure that you dunk the subscribe button like you would a digestive in a perfect cup of British tea.
And ring the notification bell like your warning of the approach of the Spanish Armada. Until next time, I'm Eric.
I'm Grace.
We're the Wandering Ravens.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Laters.